Hello viewers, welcome to Lucky Fish in Kitchen. Today we are going to see how to make chana masala gravy. This can be used as a side dish. Now let's take a look at the ingredients that are required to make this. Garbanzo beans or chickpeas soaked overnight or at least for 4 hours. 2 onions, 1 tomato, 1 bay leaf, 2 cloves, 2 cardamoms, 1-inch stick of cinnamon, a little bit of kalpasi, and around 1 teaspoon of ginger garlic paste. These are the masalas that we are going to use today. 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, half teaspoon each of roasted cumin powder, amchur powder, garam masala powder, and half teaspoon of turmeric powder, 2 teaspoons of red chili powder. Now let's get cooking. Soak the chickpeas or garbanzo beans overnight or at least for 4 hours. Drain the water, fill it up with fresh water, transfer it to a pressure cooker and fill it up with fresh water. Add a little bit of turmeric and salt. I'm using rock salt. You can also use the table salt. And pressure cook this for 5 to 6 whistles and keep it aside. Now in a pan, add a little bit of oil, add all the fresh garam masalas, the bay leaves, cloves, cinnamon, cardamom, kalpasi, everything, and then add the onions and tomatoes along with the ginger garlic paste. Now this mixture, I just want the onions and tomatoes to saute for a few minutes so that they are just half cooked. I don't want them to cook completely. I just want them to half cook, and once they are done, I'm going to cool it and transfer it to a mixer and blend it into a smooth paste. So in the same kadai, add a little bit of oil, add the paste that we just prepared and saute this well. Since we only half cooked the onions and tomatoes, it might still have some raw flavor to it. So saute this until the raw flavor goes off. Add all the masalas, the chili powder, coriander powder, cumin powder, amchur powder, garam masala powder and turmeric powder, and saute this well. Now as you can see, my masala is already cooked and the oil has started separating, so it means the masala has is cooked well. So at this stage, I'm going to add around 1 cup of water. So this gravy is very high in protein content because of the addition of the chickpeas or garbanzo beans. So after adding water, give it a good mix. And now let this boil for a few minutes. In the meantime, let's prep the chickpeas or garbanzo beans. Now as you can see here, the chickpeas are cooked. They are cooked perfectly, but they are not mushy. I'm just going to give it a little mash so that few of the chickpeas will get mashed and few will remain whole. And this mashed chickpeas will give a nice thickness to the gravy. I'm not draining the water that we cooked the chickpeas in. I'm still keeping the water as such. Now as you can see here, the gravy has started to boil. Now it's time to add the chickpeas to the gravy. So this will give a nice thickness to the gravy. So after stirring this, check the consistency of the gravy. Also check the salt. We have already added salt while cooking chickpeas. So if the gravy still needs salt, you can add a little bit of salt according to your taste. And adjust the consistency. If the gravy is too thick, you can just thin it up a little bit by adding half a cup of water, because when it boils, it's going to become even thicker. We just have to wait for it to boil. Once it has come to a boil, the chana masala is ready to serve. Serve it with chapati or even puri, or you can also serve it with rice. Hope you liked the video. Click the like button. Do subscribe to Lucky Fish in Kitchen. Thank you. See you soon.